Yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. This that splash, this that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Breeze now on first down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with the pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And they'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
He gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the ball.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
after the sack on first down. Breeze is going to find his running back. It's complete.
Breeze pass.
Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Breeze.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep is Micah Hyde. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. Singletary a 1st down and more. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A big run there. 29 yards and a 1st.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bills 7, Saints nothing.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
The tackle made at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Floats one there, incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, but it'll be 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Breeze. That's caught. The tight end Hill. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They run. It's Kamara. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Breeze. This one into the hands of Burton. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Breeze now to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give them a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
At the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and...
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
They are
22
not
yards
guarding
on the
underneath.
catch and run, a first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue?
Bro, I'm literally telling them, underneath.
Throw is complete.
He's beating me underneath every time.
8 yards on the first down completion.
Beasley. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints' 30-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Allen to throw once more. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On play action, Allen. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. And again, it's Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Buffalo. Josh Allen taking it in. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
Underneath.
They were down at the half.
And yet he beats me underneath. It doesn't make sense.
But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. As a nice run there, gets him down to the 6-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. They run here with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead is now 24.
People don't want to fucking work today. This man runs straight flats, 5 to 10 yards. I tell them, I choose hard flats. I also say cover the sticks just in case he runs that shit. And not only that, I predict it's going to be a pass. And what does this nigga do? He beats me underneath. This nigga lines up. 5-yard line. I blitz everybody, my line and my linebackers. Did anybody make a tackle? No, they did not.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Right, if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. There's Breeze. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing now is Breeze. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Breeze now on first down. This will be incomplete.
Of course, you can't fucking catch the fucking ball.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To throw again on second down. Breeze. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now, Breeze again. That'll be complete to Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Yeah, I'm reading this nigga like a fucking book. Every time he takes this nigga out of position, I fuck him up. I fuck him up every time. And I'm getting downfield because of it. I literally have to play the fucking patient game.
Got a first and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
We need to fucking score.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's Alvin Kamara with a grab from Drew Brees. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And will be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And now look at him go. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. 10,
you gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
Takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as as that play backfires in a big way.
Saints 9.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bills take over at 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Give me that.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that. Well, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Breeze going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Breeze. Take him down. The Bills get to him. And Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 4th down.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done, really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural, but I
like where we're going with this. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's spit. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's spit. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me. Got a brand new visor. Yeah, you friend smart, but my bud's wiser. Yeah, get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool. I don't know what we have. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard the flare gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear nothing. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one. See it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's spit. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's spit. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Get it triumphant. Look, let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment. Energy up my body burning. And my stomach keep up tight. Stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it. You gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real, for real. Lightweight bust off half a half. Yeah, I'm sweating, babe. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm trying to find you. Say I got sex appeal. I think it's cause I work that gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear nothing. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one. See it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's spit. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's spit. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Time to try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time. Infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could into all to. We're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price based on the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with
I see what my offensive line. I see what my offensive line is that good. Just now looking at my depth chart.
Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. The solution, maybe not shit I do.
Center is decent. Ooh, but the second string, oh my god. Ooh, yeah. Our offensive line is struggling. God damn.
You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
offensive line is so ass.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Prime time over grind game, over time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag, copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss, stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key, but contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched.
I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. It's a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, can I hit that? Okay, yeah, yeah, can I hit that? I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Ooh. Only winning is exception on my cool. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, can I hit that? Okay, yeah, yeah, can I hit that?
I wonder how bad it'll hurt me if I adjusted the depth chart based on speed. I mean, yeah, that's... well, 85. So yeah, he's the best we got to offer right there. Obviously the best we got extra. Let me see something real quick. What's this stuff looking like? Yeah. Definitely the best I got to offer right there. Right guard. Oh, yeah, we not even gonna touch that. Right tackle. What's this looking like?
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers on the bread and butter. What we ate for dinner, so I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Don't know how good this is going to go. What the fuck?
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Carson.
I had a feeling he was going to do that shit.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
At the 5.
On 2nd and goal. Wilson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
No, sir.
Trey Hendrickson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
It's 4th and goal.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks.
Of course, he's just going to go for DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Saints nothing. Michael Dixon.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd and a couple. Brees. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six. And just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
After the interception, here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught. So the try for 2, good, and it pushes them out to a 15-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB.
Where that comes from, it just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Now Brees finding Kamara, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, it's Brees. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Brees pass intercepted. They'll take over.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They've got to be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing, and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over.
Yeah, that shit.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will make it into the end zone.
But it's not good either.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter.
This is mid.
Play will come to an end. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Exactly what they needed.
Running to the side like that, him stopping you, you wait.
Well, shit, passing ain't finna go.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now Breeze. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
But then again, like you say, like this playbook, look at this playbook, you'll see why I do a lot of like cross routes or, you know, sticks or flat routes or anything like that. Like, look at the playbook.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Breeze now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Here's Breeze to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
All right, it's 3 of y'all right there. Y'all mean to tell me y'all couldn't block that one man? 3 of y'all right there. Y'all couldn't block it.
And that'll bring up 4th
Fucking
down.
kidding.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. And some room to work. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Smith catches left side. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
You ready? Check. Watch 54. Get the ball. Right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. That's Alvin Kamara with a grab from Drew Brees. And the Saints get a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Saints 7.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
What the fuck?
Cool. GG.
T-Rag got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend. Not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. One to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
The NFL is on EA Sports.
Of course.
Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida.
Here we
Just a
go
short
with this
time
bullshit.
ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Check 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check 13. Check 13. Check 9.
To throw, it's Brady.
Come here.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
Come here.
And he goes down.
Come here, buddy.
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Brady on the bootleg. He's got Evans. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Off the bootleg. Brady sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Browns 7, Buccaneers nothing. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6.
Come here.
What? His running back Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Bang, 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 bang.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. He rifles one that's intercepted.
I'll take that.
Denzel Ward. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Bitch. He seen that sack coming. He said, oh, shit. He said, oh, shit, no.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Matter of fact. Oh, we gotta hurry up and get rid of this bitch.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Mayfield looks to throw. Screenplay, Johnson. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
R1 or triangle be my best bets. I can already tell. Yep.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
No, he threw it too far. Baker, what are you doing?
Downfield, they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back.
Bro, he was wide open.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
See, that shit would have worked in. Ain't no telling if it's going to work this time, but we'll try it.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this.
Do
They're
not
sell. Go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's complete. Hooper. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Thank you.
That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
1st down, Cleveland.
I'm not trying to get this nigga the ball back and he scored. Tie the game up. I need to keep the lead.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
What is he going to do?
Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
No!
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
Of course, this nigga fucking blitz, bro.
But he's got the interception on the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
He's gonna get this ball back right fucking now. Pick your play. Pick your play. Okay. Fact.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Check 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, you having second thoughts? Nah, keep that same energy, nigga. Snap the ball. Snap the fucking ball.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From midfield, here's Brady.
Give me that shit.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
I don't care what I got to do. I'm going to get that ball back. Keep on throwing them. Keep on throwing them outside
routes. So they'll come
routes.
up after the incompletion for second down.
Keep on throwing them outside routes, nigga.
Let's get off the field. Check 24.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Come here.
He goes full extension,
What?
and he's got it. That one good for
3 of y'all right there. Ain't none of y'all get that?
18 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Steps away. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10 at the 19. Again, it's Brady.
Come here. Come here.
And it's
I told you I'm going to get that shit back, nigga.
Picked off by Grant Delpit.
I told you I'm going to get that shit back, nigga. Stop playing with me. Nope.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Cody Parkey lining up for the extra point.
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second
told that
one.
nigga stop fucking playing
and you
with
look
me.
like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
If I say I'm going to get that back, I'm going to get that back.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Throwing after the interception. Brady.
Coming.
And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Brady eluding the pressure right.
We want that.
That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they're
Ain't nobody gonna get that shit.
Across the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
QB contained.
Off
I'm tired of this nigga scrambling.
Brady.
Come here,
And his pass is
bitch.
intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
A 49-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Markey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Offense set to begin their next possession. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. On play action, it's Brady. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady. And Brady, the tight end's got it. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 more there and another 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. The final shot before half for Brady. Flush to his right. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Damn.
And he returns this to the 22.
Jones is on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
I had a feeling.
9 yards, not quite enough.
Try to bite on that shit and penalize him for it.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now Mayfield. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
I'll take that.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield with it once more. It is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
That one is caught by Hunt. Fighting him off. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And again, it's
I had a feeling. No.
And he whips that one incomplete there. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Wide.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Mayfield to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. That helps the completion.
It's a reason why I did that. I had too much pressure on me. I seen dude bite down on the screen. So I'm like, okay, if he bites down over top, it's got to be open. He was wide open.
Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by him and setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Yeah, I'd rather throw an incomplete pass and not give up yards than take a sack and then have to make that up later.
Since the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense, and it worked very well there for a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Coming in to put a lick on it was Levante David.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Here's Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
4th down, Mayfield. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. We kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A run for Nick Chubb. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
Yeah, the tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
I got this nigga out his element. I've had him out his element ever since that first pick.
Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns 1st down.
Watch this. Are you going to stop it? Or are you going to let me get more yards? What you going to do? He's going to let me get more yards.
Screenplay.
Actually, he's going to let me get a touchdown.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
If we stop him right here, this game, I'm chewing clock.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped to the 23.
Make sure we get a stop.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Yeah, I figured.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Looking downfield for Godwin.
I said over top.
Inside the 30.
Touchdown. I literally went to my secondary and I said over top. How the fuck did he beat me over top?
77 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
Onside kick. Yep, I figured.
So still lots of work left
you played
to do,
yourself.
But here comes the onside kick.
You played yourself. You haven't been able to stop me all game. What makes you think an onside kick is going to stop me?
And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
I'll take that. And you just put me up even closer.
Felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
You played yourself.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the gun, Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
I read that wrong.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Go over top again.
So after the INT, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now a play fake. Brady. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans.
We like what?
Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, 34 yards. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for two. Brady to throw again.
Come here.
And they're going
Come
to
here.
get him. He's
Ain't no coming back.
at the 10.
We just stopped him.
So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. Yep. He ends up getting sacked.
Thanks for that.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Mayfield now.
I'll take that.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
This game is over.
On the ground, it's Chubb. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 8 at the Bucs 14-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
54, right there, 54 Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Andy Janovich there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone,
none of
we're
that.
going to give you a full 60 minutes.
None of that.
And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
None of that.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone.
Yep. Boom.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
The game is
as
over.
They get him with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Play action. Now it's Brady. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Come here.
It's caught inside the 25.
I'm right in front of the ball. How?
He's taken down at
okay,
the 18.
EA logic.
Forced to use their third and
EA
final
logic.
timeout.
There's 3 niggas on him, and I'm using. I am using.
Field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Come here.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The safety Carl Joseph there to knock that one away. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
I dare you.
On play action. Now Brady.
I'm on that.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Evans once again the intended
keep on throwing the
receiver.
Evans. I'm on that.
Down here.
Fact,
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
I'll take myself out the play. Purposefully.
One final try now for Brady. Rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
I did more with less. He had way more passing yards. I did more with less. That's how you know I played a good game. I had 121. This nigga had 353. Matter of fact, he had more than twice as many passing yards as I did. And I had the same amount of touchdowns. Oh, he on a losing streak. He on a losing streak. Total points. Yeah, we're not doing bad at all. Restart this shit so that game's